tink, that sound means it's starting. And you know what else that sound means? It means I need to pause this and mute it, because as soon as we start, it's going to start talking again.
It only took how many episodes?
I don't know. You should scoot up, man.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
See, because of that.
Sorry. There's probably a good reason why we sat where we did so long.
Maybe because Jonathan's taller than me.
But I like this chair better.
I like that chair better too. There you go. Hey.
Well, I can be shorter, but...
Get on my level.
Sure. All right. And on that note, welcome to JK Live episode, I don't know, because I stopped counting.
Yeah.
And
Stop counting like around
8. Stop counting around 8.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Hi, welcome. We're glad you're here. If you're here, you should comment. And if you comment, then you should
comment
some more, because there's
not a lot of people comment.
And so it's like, is people watching? I don't know. Jonathan Hart is watching, so thanks. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right. Can I do this?
Oh, I was about to ask if I can do it.
Oh, I was gonna see this comment that's right here. It's from me. Tell people that we're doing a live show. Do you want to watch? Yes, I'm gonna watch it.
Yes, I would love to.
Anyways, welcome. And today we decided a couple minutes ago.
We don't decide what to say on the show probably until around 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just kind of go from there.
But that can change. You know, if there's something interesting you want to talk about, you should let us know in the comments, and we can bring it up either right now or next week or whatever.
Yeah,
but
something.
Like I was trying to explain to a friend earlier, I like doing the show because it's like visiting with everybody once a week, like family and
that we don't get to visit.
That we don't get to visit with. Plus, like, not everyone gets to see us all the time, true. But you do if you watch the show, even if it's not live. So we're glad you're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm just gonna see if the show would continue if I stopped.
If you stop talking?
Yeah.
That's mean.
It's not gonna.
I don't know what I would say. I would just feel okay.
Like you did.
I don't know what
All right. Well, I thought of something to do. It was talk about Pizza Planet truck and how we have one.
Yeah.
Well, we got some really good reactions today from I assume like somebody sees it and thinks about it like, hey, that's cool, but
there's some
like
people.
A lot, but sometimes we get some cool responses.
Today was a good day.
And today was a good day for responses. Yeah, to be out on the town with our truck.
And by town we mean Sam's Club and back.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're like going off the side of the screen. That's why I was trying to move it.
Okay.
Here comes the that sounds like a police car.
Sounds like that. It does.
We're right next to the fire department. Anyways, so
and the entrance to a freeway.
So, anyways, that's why I put this up here this time, because we're talking about the Pizza Planet truck and how
you can't even see it.
And there's all the different. Anyways, first I'll start with the real one, and by real one I mean the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kim, I came up with a quiz for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading it.
I know, it's a long message too. Sorry if you're watching. Hi.
Did you get it?
No. That was just for you.
Just for me.
So I'm gonna share this.
You quiz
internet.
For me?
Yes. But I'm not gonna start the screen share yet until you answer some of them.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's just not really a quiz. You have to describe.
Pizza Planet truck.
No.
Oh.
You have it right here in front of you. Where is it in every movie? So start with Toy Story.
In Toy Story, it's a truck that
yeah,
they use.
That's easy. Yeah.
That was easy.
What minute mark in the movie?
Do you know what minute
I'm just
mark?
kidding. No, it's probably like 25, 30.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think it's about 30. Anyways, moving on. Where is it in Bug's Life?
In Bug's Life, it's when they go into the city, and there's like traffic going by, and it's one of the ones that I don't know. I feel like I'm making this up, but at the same time, I feel like it's.
You're on the right track.
I know where it is. I just don't know.
There's no actual city in A Bug's Life. There's
well, you know what I mean.
Bug City.
There's the Bug City. It's in the Bug City.
He's not in the Bug City. It's the
It's-
actual truck.
It's a truck, so it's outside waiting in the Bug City. You know I'm right, but you don't want to give it to me.
No, you're describing it terribly.
I don't know. I don't
Okay, I'll give it to you.
give it to me.
All right, Toy Story 2. Where's in Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 2. Where is it in Toy Story 2?
You know this. I know you know this.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Isn't it an Al's Toy Barn? Not like in, but like the area.
Not at all.
Not at all. Is it the part?
No, it's you're gonna like
I'm not
be
gonna
like,
get it.
duh, of course. It plays a really big part in the movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's been a long time since you watched it. And like since I don't remember watching it with you other than like I think that one time in the car. You want to give up? As soon as you get one wrong, then the whole quiz is over.
No!
That's how it goes.
No!
That's how this quiz goes.
You should have told me this before.
Well, I just made up this rule now because when
Oh.
I pull up the answers, then I don't want to go back and forth.
Oh, okay. Can you give me a hint? Just one little bitty hint.
I did already. It's really important in the movie. Like it plays a pivotal role in the movie.
Pivotal role. in
Yes,
the
kind of
movie.
like it does in the first one.
Do they drive in it again?
Yes.
They drive in it? Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got it. I felt so. I just couldn't remember that part.
They actually drive.
They
it.
actually drive
Yes.
that one.
Buzz drives the car in that movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I remember it now.
Okay.
I for some reason had. Okay, I had it the whole time, but for some reason I was like, it's in the first one.
It is. Oh, the way you were thinking that scene.
Yeah,
was in
that
the first
scene
one?
was in the first
No,
one.
they don't drive in the first one.
I know, that's why I got confused. That's why I was like, in the first one.
Yeah, they chase after Al, which would be a really fun scene to do in live action.
That'd be cool.
We'll see how those one kids do
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna.
Nope.
We'll see how they do. I'll watch it and I'll like it probably.
Okay, next.
Probably. Next, what's after Toy Story 2? That's the second part of the quiz.
No, don't do this.
It's Finding Nemo, I believe.
Finding Nemo. Oh, that one's easy. It's outside the office and before they get to the water.
Yeah. It's in it twice.
Really?
Yep. But it's in the same place.
Oh, well then.
So you got it. Find Nemo Incredibles.
Isn't it like in the traffic not in the traffic, but it's like on the kind of like on the curb, parked on the curb while they're getting into a fight with what's this?
The giant robot.
The giant robot.
Nope.
Mhm.
I'll give you a hint. There's a trick question. It's not in The Incredibles.
What?
Yeah, it's not in The Incredibles. Everybody talks about how like
Fair? I thought it was Cars that it wasn't in.
why wouldn't it be in Cars?
You know, I just got them mixed up. Don't need to
It's a
judge.
car. Why
Don't need to judge so quickly.
I'm
I
sorry.
knew that it wasn't one of them, and for some reason I just thought it was. I didn't even think about the whole it's a car, so it has to be in Cars.
Okay. Well, it's not in Incredibles because Brad Bird knew that like he came from outside and he
didn't know.
and then like no one really told him like, hey, by the way, it's in every movie. What are you doing?
You had a giant piece of hair in your eye.
It's called my eyelash.
No.
You pulled my eyelid.
Let's go back in the replay and see what it looks like.
Don't pull my eyelid in this show.
I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to just mention, we'll take a little break from what we're talking about to say next episode we'll have a microphone and maybe even a new camera. But we'll see. Maybe.
We're moving up. We're taking this serious.
I was always taking this serious. I don't know what you were talking about.
We're taking this serious now.
Anyways, going back to before, it's not in The Incredibles. And anyways, I don't think so. Maybe somebody just didn't tell him or he just didn't do it. But yeah, it's not in there. So no one did it. It's not in The Incredibles. How about in Cars? It's really hard one. And as soon as you get it wrong, we can go to the answers. Cause no, I don't believe you can do it.
I'm trying.
Okay. not gonna
Can
let
you move your lip like that?
No, I'm not. That's why I switched away from the
Okay.
screen, so you're not gonna be looking at yourself.
In Cars?
Yep.
Is it like really small?
It's actually kind of hard to see. I missed it when I watched it in theater. I only saw it when I watched it on DVD again. Like,
Can I have a hint?
I could just give you the answer.
No, I don't want you to stop. I don't want to stop. I want to do this.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's he's not very important. He doesn't even talk. He could talk because he's a talking car, and there's talking cars in that movie, but he doesn't.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say he's not in it.
All right, he's not.
No,
We
don't.
move on. Like, there's no like penalty for losing this game.
Oh,
so
okay.
except for that, the show moves on.
Oh, okay. Well, then go to the next one. If I know that I got this one wrong, can we go to the next question?
Go to the.
What?
Fine.
Is this not how you wanted the game? to
No,
go?
that's not how I wanted it to go. And I
did you
just
want
made it up right as soon as we started. So
Well, now I'm changing the rules to the game. So we're going on to the next question.
fine. Moving. After Cars, there's Wally.
Wally. Where is it, Wally? Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Is it? Don't.
What?
Justin Bieber.
Don't ever call me that.
Don't ever do that again.
Stop trying to
Okay.
change the subject. Do you know where it is in Wally, or do you not?
No, I've only seen Wally
You've
once.
seen it twice.
Twice. Okay. You don't remember the first time I watched Wally.
Wasn't it at Amy's house?
I don't know.
I think it was at Amy's house.
I don't know.
Well, then skip it. We'll skip it.
We'll skip it. Okay.
After Wally, there's.
Don't be upset about this.
Sorry, I skipped Ratatouille.
And Ratatouille.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
just
know.
watched Ratatouille
I
a
know
couple
where
weeks ago.
It's like a small little. He's not small, but it's like very hard to see.
Where?
On
When?
the bridge.
On the bridge.
When he's running away from that one guy.
Yes. Chef Skinner, the villain of the movie, yes.
That one guy. He's running away from that guy.
That one guy's running away from the other guy. The rat.
The one guy with the 4 legs, he's running away from the guy on the 2 legs. And they jump away on that bridge. And then they jump into the water.
They did not jump in the water. All right. You're embarrassing me in the show. All right. Ratatouille, we did what? Up. Where is it in Up? We watched that a couple weeks ago, too.
I know. I'm trying to
Can
think.
you say it a little bit louder?
I'm trying to think of where it is.
You said it when you saw it. You're like, hey, that was it. Remember?
Yeah. I'm trying to realize that my memory.
I wasn't pointing it out either. I wanted you to see if you'd see it or not without me pointing it out. It's in Up twice.
It's up twice.
But you didn't say anything at the last one you saw it the first time.
The first. So it's in the first half of the movie.
Yes, and the last half of the movie. It's in both halves of the movie.
I got that after I said it, so please. I don't know.
Do you want the answers?
No.
Because we're pretty much done. Except, how about Toy Story 3? Where is it in that?
Gosh, I feel like such a loser.
Hello, Beyond Infinity Productions.
Do you know the answer?
I think he does. Or she. Could be you.
I don't know.
Well, you can help Kim out by telling her. If you guys comment with an answer and help out Kim, then I'll let it pass and we'll move on.
Then
to the
he'll
next part. Where's
marry
the piece?
me.
Well, I'm already going to marry you. That's what that. Whether you get these wrong or not will not affect that.
Oh, in that case.
In that
Just
case,
kidding.
what? You give up?
No, I don't give up.
Toy Story 3. What part is
Toy
it?
Story 3.
I'm skipping them all. I'm skipping most of them.
No, you're not.
You got the first 3.
I got the first 3 right, yeah.
No, you.
I skipped.
Whatever.
I
What's the?
skipped
Where is it in
Wally
Toy
and
Story 3? Where is it in Toy Story 3?
Cars and Up. Those are like the middle movies that I can't figure out.
You-
Okay, in Toy Story 3, you have to think about it. First half or second half?
It's towards the second half. Toy Story 3 is a longer movie than most of them.
That's true. trying to think. Is it like actual car size or not car size?
It is car size. It is the actual truck. I also think it's silly now that they're trying to like hide it a little bit more, and they're making like toy trucks of it and things like that.
Oh yeah, like in Brave.
Like in Brave. Were you waiting to get to Brave so you knew where it was? Or like in Toy Story that Time Forgot, and Toy Story Chair actually. There's like a small, like there's a Lego version of it, and there's like a little picture of it.
Man, you're good.
Well, I never saw them.
You
I
just
saw
go
them
online?
No, I just used the internet. I didn't use the internet to look it up. I just was on the internet, and other people told me.
So Toy Story 3. Where do you think it is in Toy Story 3?
I know where it is in Toy Story 3. Kim, do you want me to tell you? We're going to the answers.
No.
You already proved that you knew where it is in Brave. It's in the wood carver scene.
Yes. What about the other ones?
The other one's Monsters University.
Is it in Monsters Inc?
Oh, that's what I skipped. Monsters Inc. Yeah, where's it? Monsters Inc.
It's at the part where the I saw that where Boo first comes into the restaurant, isn't it? And isn't that
what restaurant? Oh, that restaurant. Yeah, Harryhausen's.
Yes.
It's like there's no restaurant.
There's no restaurant.
Yes, there is. The sushi restaurant. No, it's not.
It's not in that part where they're like walking away.
No.
Oh, it's that where Randall goes into the house and there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same trailer that's the Bug City and A Bug's Life.
That's funny.
And
hey, wait, is that where it is in Bug's Life?
Yes. I'm gonna give you the answers now.
Wait, what's another one? Just give me one more.
Yep. Hey guys, thanks for commenting. We see your comments right here. Toy Story, you know that because you were there when we filmed that.
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life, it's right there. See?
Okay.
That's Bug City is over there, so you kind of got it right.
Okay, and then Toy Story 2, they drive it.
They actually drive it in Toy Story 2.
And then Monsters.
And it
Inc.
also lost some stickers in the process.
Oh yeah.
Monsters Inc. It's the same because that's where Randall goes.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
So I've not
They're going across the street. And did you think of this one, or it's also?
It's that one, and then at the end when they're like waiting. They're like, "What do we do now?"
Yeah. Now what? It also drives by then.
Yep.
Cars.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, I would have never gotten that.
Yeah, I never saw. I didn't see it well. It was when I saw it in the theaters. I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, and then.
Ratatouille, you got this one.
So I missed one. Oh, see,
Wall-E.
I remember that.
It takes up the whole screen of the movie too, for like a
Whole
second.
screen of the movie. I just forgot.
She scans it.
So I have that one,
Up.
and then.
Dink.
Oh, that's super. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
I know. Well, I saw this one in theaters, and I noticed it when at the end when it's in the theater. But you saw it at the beginning too.
Where's it in the beginning?
When his house starts floating away, his shadow, like you see a shot of his shadow, like moving across the street.
I knew
it
it had to do something with him leaving.
Yeah, as his house starts to float away, then it's sitting there on the side of the street.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
They're writing it? I'd never noticed that.
Yeah, Lotso's telling his backstory.
And then they're on the Pizza Planet
truck? And they're
truck?
right in the back of the Pizza Planet truck, yeah.
What? I would have never picked that up before.
And then it cuts to another shot, and the truck drives over a pothole, and they all fall off and fall in the water.
Yes. Okay.
And that's where they see Sunnyside. Cars 2, you never saw.
I've never seen Cars 2.
But he's pretty easy. He's right there.
Yeah.
That's the whole screen. That's the very end of the movie, too. So it's like, oh, good. He is in here.
He is in. Okay.
Brave, you knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch this one?
I
didn't ask you.
Yeah, that one I knew.
You knew about that one. It's a little more cartoony looking in Monsters U.
Yeah, I like it though.
Yeah. I mean, everything's kind of more cartoony looking in the monster world. But how do they get in the monster world in the first place? Why are you shushing me?
They have cars in the monster world, Jonathan.
Yeah, but not that car.
Why not that car?
Because that car belongs to a pizza driver in the real world.
If they have sushi restaurants, I'm pretty sure they have pizza.
Yeah, but do they have that exact same truck?
I think they would.
I think
they have a Domino's or maybe.
No,
nope.
they don't. There's no Domino's. There's a Pizza Planet, but I don't think there's a Pizza Planet in the Monster World. that has an identical Pizza Planet truck as the one as the human world
Yeah,
counterpart. I think
there would be.
I think they just built a giant portal, like a giant, a really big door, and then they stole it.
They stole it.
Oh, but it was years before because they got it back. Actually, since Monsters U takes place way before any of the other movies, probably
they were
the one that's actually it's a Monsters truck, and some human like got through and like stole it and drove it. That's obviously what happened. Or they just used a time machine. The truck is a time machine.
Oh my gosh.
The truck is a time machine, and they sent it back. Right. They installed the flux capacitor into it, and they drove back to. Right?
You're right.
Now I'm going to screen share and talk about
these pretty people.
Well, we could talk about something else first.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I was on the same subject. Like, when we were making Toy Story, we were obviously looking everywhere for a Pizza Planet truck to use in the movie, which we did not have at the time. And you know this story, don't you? Jesse's like, I saw one, and he works for a Pizza Hut. Like, he works for a Pizza Hut. Like, what are the chances that we found a good-looking truck, and it also happens to work as a pizza delivery driver? How? I was like, well, I believed him. And then he drove. He called me one night, and he's like, I found it. Like, I'm on his tail. I'm chasing him down.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like, so anyways, he chased down the Pizza Planet truck, and the one that's in the movie is the one that he chased down around until he stopped, and that's the one that's in the movie. But the only thing is,
how long did it take for him to chase it down?
I don't know. I didn't ask. But when I finally saw it, I was like, Jesse, I thought it was like a really good one. This one, it's a Toyota, but it's not even the same model, and it's all white. There's no yellow, and yeah. Anyways, I was a little bit sad when I saw it, but it worked out really well. I mean, it still looks really good in the movie. I tried to like colorize it a little bit so it looks more yellow.
Yeah.
But I wasn't very good at that. I probably could work it out to look better now, but I wasn't very good at it. And anyways, it turned out like this. But in the process of trying to get a truck for the movie, we found out about these guys. I'm going to screen share this. These guys made a replica of the Pizza Planet truck, and if you search real life Pizza Planet truck, you will find these guys. They're students, and they made the truck, and they were like doing Kickstarters and things, and they raised money, and they built all this cool stuff.
What did they do a Kickstarter for? It was to go to Pixar?
Yeah, so they had their Kickstarter, and it was to so that they could. What? Go
back to it. What's this?
Yo buttons. Yeah, you can buy a button.
It's cool.
It says yo. Anyways, so they.
That's cool.
Who is this guy?
This guy? It's Siegfried himself.
Oh, is it? Huh, I haven't looked at their page in a long time. Anyways, so
How dare you not know who Siegfried is?
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize him. Even if I did know who he was. I didn't recognize him. So hang on and wait. So we tried contacting them. They were like, hey, they had the perfect truck. We wouldn't even have to make anything else. And they're in Southern California. We can do that. So we set up a time and a day. And it's like, hey, we're gonna do it this day, right? We're gonna film the scene. And then we like scheduled it all out. I got his phone number, and like we were talking to him. And then we drove there. It was my mom and the little kids, Jesse and me. And we took our spring break trip to go to California, and my main goal of this trip was to film this scene because it's an important scene. And so we brought all our stuff. We brought Buzz Woody. I brought a bag full of Diet Coke cans, and we drove all the way to LA. And then they kind of just said nothing to us.
They ignored you guys. They didn't ignore you.
Well, yeah. So like we were talking to them the whole time, and then by the time we got there, it's like, oh, it's raining and we have class. It's like, all right, so after your class, right? I don't care. It can be night. It's just a gas station. Meet at any gas station you want. Like, we'll go to you. And anyways, they didn't do that. So what happened was we ended up actually not filming with them. We waited the whole week and we hung out at the beach and it was like, but I wasn't really, I was like waiting for their phone call and like check in, like they're not calling us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so long story short, they're not in the movie. We found Papa John's. We found a Papa John's guy and he's in the movie. But the one that, and we couldn't use that same truck because it didn't have the back. Like the back was some seats and there was no, like it wasn't a bed of a truck. So we had to find another truck that had this the bed cover and the back. So we did that. So it was two separate trucks, and anyone who knows cars says that when they watch the movie with me. They're like, hey, isn't that a different type of car? I'm like, yes. Shh.
Don't tell people that.
So it's a different type of car. But later on when you watch, hopefully you don't notice, but I do. Anyways. So that's what happened there. Years later, like once I had finished the movie, my dad was still looking for a truck to help us out. Even though I didn't necessarily need that anymore, it still was my dream car.
Yeah, you still want it.
I still wanted the truck just because it's like, as if you're gonna get a junky kind of truck that it's not gonna be that expensive and it's whatever.
Why not get one?
Why not get a pizza plant truck? Because that's my dream car, and it was. And so, anyways, my dad found a really good one on Craigslist and traded some things around so that we got it. Yay. So thanks to Dad for your Craigslist skills. And we ended up getting the pizza plant truck, which I can't show you right now because it's dark outside. But it is in some of my other videos.
Yeah.
It's in there. And I want to get, the only thing we don't have right now is rocket. So if you know where to get a good rocket, or even just a pizza magnet sign, like every couple months or so, I'll search online for like pizza magnets that light up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in like the $100 range, which is like, I don't need it right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't need that right now, so I don't usually do it.
Yeah. Whatever.
Someday we'll get a rocket.
When we make it big.
Don't have to make it big. You can just need extra little bit just to throw around. Anyway, so we got it has Yo, and it has I finally got, it took me like a year, but we finally found a bed cover.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So it was weird because it wasn't the right size. Like the bed of the truck was smaller than most of them because it has an extended cab. So
yeah, it's strange.
Anyways,
but
so, yeah.
We got one. It's good, and driving around, it's so funny.
That's what I wanted you to talk about.
Last time we went to Phoenix, we were driving down. We were on the freeway, and I like somehow turned to my right, and this guy's like trying to take a picture of us, but he's like, you could tell he's not driving he's driving with his knees, so he's like slowing down. He's like, no, and he like goes back up, and he's like, I'm trying to take a picture, and so Jonathan like slowed down, and it was so funny. Like we're in the middle of the freeway at like 6 o'clock.
Not safe, but it was because there was no one else there.
Yeah, there's no one there, but it was still funny. And then today,
take a picture.
Yeah,
we told him like hashtag, and I've never seen any online. So
one.
Come on, guys.
You
if you take a picture of our truck, you gotta post it.
And then today we were walking out of Sam's Club, and these little kids were with their parents, of course, and they were leaving. And one of the little kids was like, "It's the Pizza Planet truck!" Jonathan and I are like 20 feet away or something, like walking towards the truck because we're leaving. And he's like, "But Mom, you don't understand! It's from Toy Story!" And she was like, "Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, uh-huh. Okay.
And then he like runs into the car, and then it's like three little boys. They like jump into the front seat and are like watching us like pull out. It's funny.
It's like, hi guys. It's fun. That's the main reason that I like it so much. I mean, the truck's had a lot of problems. It's broken down.
Yeah, but thankfully it's still going.
Exploded. But it is 4-wheel drive, which is great in the snow.
It's a beaut.
And it's my dream car, and I love it.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was one today when we were leaving to our friend's house. We were like pulled out from my apartment, and there was like these college kids like walking by, and one of them was like, "Check it out." And then they like ran over to their friends that were like a couple feet away, and they all like turned around, and the girl was like, "Look at his truck," and she was just like, "Yes, dang maid!" Like it was so funny.
I wasn't watching.
You were. I was watching them because I was like pointing at them because I was like, "Hey," and she was like, "Yes, yes." It was so funny.
It's funny. There was a time, like a good few months ago, like in the spring, when I wasn't there but we drove onto campus and I ran into the post office to get like to mail something,
Mm-hmm.
and then you said that.
Oh
someone
yeah,
came out.
that was probably the very first time that someone came and like took a picture of the truck. That was cool. Some girl was like, "We've been following you since like Target," which is like
It's not that far.
it's not
but
that
still.
far, but still, it was like, "We've been following you, and can I take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." So it was really funny. There's that one, and then
That's why we need to
we
be
do
a
have
rocket.
we do
People
have
are taking
someone took a
pictures.
picture and put it on Facebook. That time we went to Smash Burger.
Oh yeah, it was because we had magnets for the side, but they blew off
Yeah.
when you go too fast, and so it's like I
We
don't
just got
usually. I
stickers.
usually just leave them off, and then sometimes I'll put them on, but then like still. Anyways,
They blew
almost
off.
all of them blew off. I have one, and it's one of the original ones from that we got during the movie.
One of them blew off when we were like going down the hill. We were driving and we like parked the truck and like it was us and then one of our friends. We like ran up and down the hill.
Who else was there?
It was Becca.
Yeah?
Rebecca Sanders.
That when?
I don't know what we were doing. I think we were like coming back from church or something.
Oh yeah. Oh
by
man.
Buffalo Park, and we like ran up and down the hill.
We found it though.
Yeah.
That was tough.
That one was a tough one.
Yeah, we ran up and down and like drove the.
And then
drove
there was
truck
the
away.
other
So I was
time.
looking for the magnet, and then
The very
eventually
first time
we got
that
it, though.
the very first time that we lost it, we were driving down to Phoenix and it flew off of the freeway.
It was like a half hour. We were driving for a half hour, and the thing is, it stuck on my older car
But not this
really well. But it was that blue Nissan, the stick shift, that
It had like a divot in the
Yeah,
door,
the door had
so
like
it
a little
got
dent.
air.
So it got air in it,
And it,
and we were driving for a good half hour though, and it wasn't like I sped up or anything, but it was just driving, and then it just I'm like no. So I like tried to get it, but it's like oh
and
no,
we're in
it's
the
not.
middle of the freeway.
It's like there's people right behind us. Like, did it like fly off and stick to the car behind us?
I
Like,
don't
can I slow
know.
down? And like, no.
But then on our way home, Johnson's like, "Let's stop and look for it." So,
Like, I'm gonna stop and look for
so
it.
we ran around the middle of the freeway, median
I
thing.
did not ran around in the middle of the freeway. That is dangerous. We did not do that. We stopped the car
We stopped the car and went into
got
the middle
out.
of the
It
freeway.
was right. We did not go in the middle of the
The
freeway.
middle of the freeway, the like median part.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. The middle of the freeway.
It's a 2-lane, and they're split up, and there's a big section in the middle where there's
Big
nothing but landscape
and
it's not even-
garbage.
garbage.
That's what
And
it
garbage and things that fly off of people's cars,
is. Like hubcaps.
or Pizza Planet magnets is what I was gonna say. But it wasn't there, and yeah,
It happened.
that was the same time. That was with that Nissan with the stick shift where it didn't start again.
Yeah, and we got
And-
stuck on the side of the freeway.
It was because we stopped to look for the
It
Pizza Planet
is.
magnet.
It was because we stopped and looked, and then some guy like
He was a road assistance guy or maintenance
push
guy.
us, give us a push.
Yeah, he's like, we'll push you, but it's like I know I can do this because I heard about this. Like I can push it and then like just pop it into gear and get it going. But the problem is we're going uphill. We can't push
The
it
way that
fast
we
enough
came
uphill.
down was like it was like douche, and then it went up just a little bit.
It's
And
like
we
we
got
can't
stuck
push
in
it.
that little pocket.
It's like you can't push it fast enough to do this.
Yeah, and it was
uphill.
only the two of us. He's like, "Kim, I'll push. You drive." I was like,
Except he didn't know you were Kim though, because he didn't know you. But still,
"What?"
yeah. So, anyways,
Didn't make any sense at all.
the guy that came to help us.
No, I'm saying you did that. You said, "Kim, I'll push."
Oh
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
drive.
I'm gonna push it uphill fast enough so that we can pop it into
Exactly,
gear.
and then I'll drive the stick shift truck that I don't know how to drive.
And then as soon as we start going and it
We'll
starts again,
switch.
then I'll switch. It'll be fine.
Yeah, this was his master plan.
No. Well, it was not my master plan. I knew something. I figured we start it and then like it'll be started and then we can like
Just go.
it'll be started. Anyways, that's not what happened. What happened was
Some guy came in.
a guy came and pushed us with his truck. So he pushed our truck with his truck until it got going fast enough. This is not the Pizza Planet truck. This is the blue Nissan.
Yeah.
And now we have the Pizza Planet truck. So this one, I had it for like
I had it for like almost 2
2
years.
years, and which is a long time for a truck that
Like a
shouldn't last that long.
86.
It is old and it works though, and
It works
I'm
great.
keeping it alive and for the purposes of entertaining people as they see us drive by. So yeah, it's really fun.
So if you have a rocket,
Or you know
Or you
someone
can-
who has a
yeah.
rocket, or you can build fiberglass or anything else.
yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Anyways, eventually that's on my list. A rocket.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are you doing?
I want to see if anybody had commented on the thing.
No one's commenting. Anyways, so is that all we were going to talk about?
Yeah, that was actually.
Oh, as for the Pixar playoffs thingy that we were doing the last few times,
Only 3 people voted.
so we're gonna.
Give you guys another week.
That's a nice way to say it. Yeah.
Yep, we'll give you guys another week, and then we'll come back to it next week. So vote.
So the other week, they need to know what to vote on. It's Toy Story versus Cars. You vote for which one you enjoy more.
And then Toy Story 2 and Finding Nemo.
Both fantastic movies. So
Yes.
I'm not biased, but I promise it's not rigged or anything. It's just the truth. It just finds the truth. Also, we made this at Lowe's. You can watch that video on my YouTube channel.
And Jesse.
Don't give away the ending.
Sorry, it's so funny.
It is funny. So go and watch it on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description as soon as we're done with this.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching and
commenting, and we were going to do apples to apples question, but there's no one commenting live. So there are 5 people watching right now, 4, because we're watching it too. So if you're watching it live right now, this is incentive to watch live. Use it, do a comment, and say what our apples to apples random question should be. Okay.
Okay.
They're not going to do it right now because it's a lag. So.
I know.
Anyways.
Whatever you should wait. A couple minutes.
No. Unless you post something really fast right now. So in the comments for this week, you need to vote for Toy Story or Cars, Toy Story 2 or Nemo. And you need to I'm giving you a list of things to do. You also need to give us one suggestion of something we should do or talk about or have fun doing for next episode. And, leave an apples to apples question.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, if you don't know what that is, you should watch one of the earlier episodes, the first one or the second one, I think. We'll explain what that is. So for now,
the question will be...
I'm going to play it differently this time.
Okay. I'm not good at coming up with questions.
Oh, well, you could be.
I couldn't.
Come up with a question and try.
I don't want to.
You don't want to.
I don't know what a question would be. You always come up with really good ones.
You're just saying that.
Because it's true.
No.
Because I love you.
It's not. I'll come up with a question. So the next should have something to do with the Pizza Planet, Chuck, because that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
What is I can't ask a question and enter. So you ask me one and I'll do one. My question for you is you pull up alongside the Pizza Planet truck, like the real one. Is like, this is the real one. What is that? And who's driving it? It's who is it? Tell me who it is. Oh my goodness! It's. And you gotta ask me a question too, not you. Who is it? Who's driving it? It's a giant squid. Good. See, I told you you're good at this. It's a giant squid.
It's not that I'm bad at answering. I'm bad at coming up with questions.
All right. Come up with one.
I don't know.
We'll try. Also, we need some friends to come over and actually play apples to apples with us, and then we'll get some good questions in our head already.
Yeah.
A classic is always, what is it? Like, you wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat and you just see, what is that? You know, like those things. Or like, this is what so-and-so is thinking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are always good ones. Or like something falling from the sky or growing from your neck, or these are all Jesse's ideas. I liked. It's not quite as fun. It is for a little while, but if you come up with a story with apples to apples and you say
Yeah.
like, so this is the main character of the story. One day, so and so
Yes.
was
After a
walking
while.
around the road.
Commuting. He was
Commuting.
commuting.
So and so was commuting. A sunrise was happening, and you know it usually works better than that because there's people playing the game. But either way.
Yeah. So you have a door, like a Monsters Inc.,
Mhm.
and you open the door, and what's inside?
Boom.
It's a black hole.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Tune in next week. Do all those things I just asked you to do politely. I asked you really nicely, so
Okay, bye.
bye.